Hello, Virgo. This is Debs, and we have reached mid-November 2023. Virgo, I hope you guys are well. It's lovely to be with you. Now, Virgo, in meditation, I saw a woman looking at a really big room. It looked like a studio apartment. And she was talking to a contractor. And she was saying to the contractor, look, I bought this studio flat, but I hate the fact that the whole thing is open plan. I want to try and cordon off the bedroom area, and I just want to know how much it's going to cost to put in a massive partition wall. And the contractor looked at her and said, wow, he said, it's going to be really expensive. He said, you could do it, but it's going to be complicated. It's going to take time. You're going to have to get planning permission to do this. And he said, there's going to be no light in one area. So you either have light in the bedroom area or you have light in the living area because there's just one set of windows. And the woman sort of frowned and said, oh, I don't know what to do. And he said, well, have you thought about just a curtain? And she was saying, no, because I want it completely partitioned off so there's a door that I can lock. And he said, oh, wow, so you want a partition wall with a door? And she said, yeah, preferably. I want the two areas completely cut off from the other so that I can sort of live in harmony and I don't have to think about the bedroom area whilst I'm trying to live my life and work. So he said, well, this is the costing. These are the details. You're going to have to get this planning permission sorted out. You're going to have to sort out the lighting situation and come back to me when you've made a decision. And he went away and she felt really, really down about the whole situation. And she thought, God, I really just don't want to have to fork out that money. I don't want to have to wait for permission. It's going to be complicated. So she said, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to leave things as they are right now, but I have to sort this out eventually. Virgo, there's something here about you wanting to block off one area of your life. So, as an example, if you are a single parent and you're in a new relationship, you want to cordon off that part of your life because you're going to have to deal with your ex and child support payments and manage that situation separately. You don't want the two to merge. That's what I'm getting. It could be anything though, Virgo. To completely shut off one area, it's going to cause a lot of problems. It's going to be time consuming. You may need somebody's permission, okay, to create this block, this partition. And you may decide just for this particular time that you're going to live with it as is. Let's just see if this can work. I don't know, but we will find out. So that's what I'm getting, Virgo. You guys will know what this is if you feel this resonates with you. So here we go. Using the Marchetti deck. It's simply called the Marchetti deck. If you want a private reading, everything is down below. If you want to join the channel, the join details are also there, as well as all the decks that I use. All right. Let's do this, Virgo. You may find yourself in a little bit of a complicated situation. You may be managing two worlds, as it were, and you're just trying to find a way of separating the two of them because it would make things much more comfortable for you somehow. Yeah. Michael's saying that's the message, Deborah. He's nodding at me. Okay, that's the message. All right. So, Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Virgos, mid-November 2023. Virgo, I don't know why I keep wanting to sigh like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. You're not happy about this, Virgo, but it's as if you're throwing your hands in the air thinking, well, what else can I do right now? I mean, it could be even, Virgo, that you are still living with a partner that you're married to, but you're starting a new relationship and it's just awkward. Yeah, I'm hearing fiddling around with different times and different emotions, it's just becoming a little bit heavy. I don't know, you may be dealing with an ex who's jealous. You could be dealing with a new love who is a bit suspicious. It's just a little bit tangled. Michael's showing me a ball of wool that's all knotted together. It's all tangled. Virgo, you may not be able to unravel the situation the way you want it to and create two separate worlds. It's just going to be impossible for now. You may have to just push through it. Yeah, you may have to push through it. Rather than trying to get around a situation, just push through it, right? Such is life. Such is life, because I feel that whatever you're dealing with here, your two worlds know about each other, right? So what's the point in trying to make things easier? Because at the moment, everybody's sort of in it and dealing with it. I almost feel, Virgo, that if you try to separate these two worlds or these two situations or these two people, it's going to get even more complicated. It may even raise suspicion. Well, why do you need these two completely separate? You know, what's the real reason here, Virgo? I think you're better off. Michael's telling me living open plan, right? Just get it all out there, everything in the open. It may be that you introduce your ex to your new love. So your new love doesn't think that anything's happening behind closed doors with your ex. You have to just be totally transparent. Michael's showing me a piece of glass. You've got to be totally transparent. Okay, guys. Six of Swords. So Virgo, you've moved to calmer waters somehow. You've learned a lot of lessons from the past. Two of Wands. Okay. Now, Virgo, this is a little bit of an issue for me because you know what I'm going to say. Virgo, are you desperately trying to separate two worlds because you're not actually certain about letting go of your old situation or a situation that you have been managing for a long time? Are you sitting on the fence, Virgo? Is that why you want this big partition? Because you don't want someone to see how you're communicating with one person. Because maybe, Virgo, you want to hide how you're interacting with both people. Maybe you're trying to placate someone. Maybe you're trying to bring someone into your life. Oh, but Virgo, you're treading on eggshells here. It's a fragile situation. You're better off just being totally open about this. Or, Virgo, rather than trying to create a block or a partition separating two worlds, you've simply got to make a decision pertaining to which world you want to sit in, right? I mean, which world would you prefer? In the past, Eight of Swords. In your head, a bit stressed. I'm hearing, how am I going to manage this? Okay. After that time, you did some thinking, Virgo. Three of Wands. You could be trying to manage a third-party situation of sorts. It may be easier for you if one person lives at a distance and the other person is local. You want to bring about change, but Virgo, the reason why you want to create this block is that you haven't actually made up your mind totally. You're sort of still sitting on the fence. I don't know why. I'm seeing somebody move at night. I'm hearing shark-infested waters. Shark-infested waters. Virgo, are you afraid you're going to be found out? Are you trying to get away with something, Virgo? Ace of Coins, uprooting, moving, thinking about a lump sum of money. Okay. In your thoughts, Page of Coins. Virgo, you could have a child in the mix. Or you're wanting to approach someone with an offer of friendship, or you want to apologize to someone. In your fears, Page of Wands. Fearing somebody's going to be angry, or fearing someone's going to find out that you may want to send passionate messages to someone else. In the environment, the Strength card. Virgo, whoever you want to, I'm hearing mend the bridge with, okay, is holding back from you. They feel as if they have to do this. Maybe they're sitting in self-protection mode. What you're fearing is the Four of Wands. The outcome, Four of Swords. I'm hearing it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Okay. Virgo, you or your person, guys, it could be switched. Okay, so please keep that in mind. I'm reading this as you. You, Virgo, may be in a situation where you are living with someone. It could be someone that you've ended the connection with. There's no emotional attachment. It's over and done with, but you may share a property together. You may not be able to move out. They may not be able to move out. It's a bit awkward because you have someone that you want to reconnect with and start a relationship with, but you've got to kind of play your cards right, Virgo, because I don't think you want this person that you want back in your life to know that at a distance, you are still living in the same property as your ex. I'm hearing ex in inverted commas. I don't know what that means. Okay. It's a bit tricky. Eight of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Virgo, what you're worried about is if you tell this person that you want to be with that you are still living with your ex, they're going to be very angry, assuming that this is a straight up third-party situation. This is someone angry about the concept of the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God, you're trying to get back into my life, but you're still living with someone. You're under the same roof as your ex. You say they're your ex, Virgo, but I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. As far as I know, you could just be wanting a fling with me. How do I know that your ex is really your ex? Because you're living together. You're worried, Virgo, that if everything is transparent, okay, and you don't try to create some kind of wall or block, you're worried that you're not going to get what you want, which is to be back with this person. You're very nervous about that. They can't know the truth. Virgo, I've got to be honest. This person is going to be even more angry and upset if they find out that you've withheld the truth. If you're starting a new relationship, you can't start a new relationship built on lies. It's just not going to work. But in your desperate need to be with this person, you feel that's the only option. I don't agree, Virgo. I don't agree. I think this person deserves for you to be totally transparent about your current situation so that they can make a decision whether or not I'm hearing you two can compromise. Okay. What they're thinking about is the Four of Cups, the Star. This is someone who's already healed from the connection with you. Could be an Aquarian or a Leo. This is someone who's holding back because they're not sure that they want to get involved in what might be a complicated situation. Why do I feel, Virgo? This is somebody who may have intuitively have known that you were dealing with someone else, so they have quietly withheld any communication, almost to give you time to sort out that situation. Now, Virgo, that situation hasn't been sorted out. It could be for several reasons. It could be that your ex won't move out. Your ex wants you back. Your ex is refusing to leave. It could be that you two share a property, right? You've got a lease on a property. You're both paying half the rent, that sort of thing, or half the mortgage. And this is you thinking, well, we can't do anything for at least 6 months. Whatever your situation is, you could even be, Virgo, I've got to be honest, still sat on the fence, wanting to bring this person back into your life, wanting to move to calmer waters, but you're afraid somebody's going to be angry, right? Shark-infested waters. If I move forward towards this person, are they going to get their jaws out, right? Because with the Two of Wands, Virgo, to be honest with you, you're not certain about what you really want to do. What you do know is that you don't want to break contact with this person who for a period of time has been holding back from you because they've intuited that you're dealing with someone else. I hope you guys are with me. Underneath the deck, yeah, okay, we got the Empress. Now, Virgo, you could be with a baby mama, right? Sitting in a house with a child, and there's no way that you can ask this woman to leave, and there's no way you can leave the house. Maybe because you can't afford your own accommodation quite yet. Maybe because you want to spend time with your child. Maybe you don't want to piss off the Empress because you want to make sure you can see your child whenever you want, right? If you make your baby mama really angry, she may get difficult in you seeing your child if you two live separately. So Virgo, you are trying to manage a rather complicated situation. Yeah. You have high hopes of moving back together with whoever is sat in the Strength card, who is holding back from you, but you're managing another world. Yes, the Lovers. Yes. So you have a situation here where you have a child with a woman, or you could even be still legally married, but you want to head towards, or back towards, I should say, a lover, making the choice to work on that connection. And you're worried that if you drag your feet much longer, as in if you don't communicate with this lover who's holding back in the next couple of months, she's going to forget all about you and she's going to head off with somebody else. So you're dealing with an Empress and a Queen of Wands. Okay. Nine of Cups. Yeah. So what you hope to achieve, Virgo, in the nicest sense, is everything you want, which is to be in a very calm situation with the mother of your child, placate the mother of your child, spend time with your child, no problems there, and develop at some kind of distance reconnection with your lover, who you really want to be with, Queen of Wands. You know that this is a little bit overindulgent of you because you're not willing at this present time to actually make a firm decision about what you want to do. But I feel as if you can't help yourself because you're worried that if you don't reach out to your lover soon, she may head off and meet somebody else. So in the nicest sense, Virgo, you're trying to be strategic. I don't want my lover to know that I'm sat at home with my baby mama and my child, or I'm still sat in the same property as my wife. I want to kind of skate over that. I want to kind of put a partition up. But if she finds out what's going on, Virgo, it's game over. What the divine is saying is you have to be totally open about what's going on in your life. You can't start a new relationship based on deceit. I mean, you can, but you're going to not only get a lot of karma, but whoever your lover is that you desperately want to get back together with, you're never going to see her again. Now, Virgo, you could be a female still living with your husband with a child, and you could be wanting to get back together with a male, right? But we've got the Empress and the Queen of Wands, so we seem to have two feminine energies here. We'll see. Virgo, if you cannot make up your mind, I think the advice from the divine is to leave this lover be, or ex-lover, I should say. Leave her to get on with her life until you've made a decision. But Virgo, you are absolutely determined to get back in touch with this person. It's as if you're trying to pull them back towards you because you don't want them to meet anyone else, whilst sitting on the fence about an Empress. Which is a bit selfish, Virgo. Isn't it? A little bit, maybe. Guys, I'm sorry, I shouldn't call you out, but you're trying to hide from your Empress that you want to redevelop a connection with a lover, and you're trying to hide from this potential lover that you're still dealing with your Empress. And I don't think it's going to work, Virgo, which is why we may have the Four of Swords in the outcome. Realizing that you just need to make, I'm sorry, I'm hearing a damn decision. Make a decision, Virgo. Start feeling as if you can actually manage both worlds, because everything's going to hit the fan, you know? All right, guys. Debs is off her soapbox. Let's get into this reading. What have you got, Archangel Michael, for the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands? Yeah, I'm hearing it's going to take too long. I'm going to need permission. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be expensive to create this partition. Justice, yeah. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. You are in a legal contract with someone and you're trying to create balance. But Virgo, what you're actually hoping to achieve is to manage both situations without the people in either of the situations knowing about the other person. Yeah. Yeah, Virgo, you're wanting to dip off, to jump ship, right? Oh, let's just take a little bit of a leap of faith and a risk to be with your lover, but you're still in a legal contract. So this is a contradiction in terms, but it explains your situation perfectly. You're in a legal contract, but you want to be free. Okay. What is on Virgo's mind? I don't know what to do. The Death card is either the ending of a situation or it's the transformation of a situation. Virgo, you're sat on the fence, Two of Wands. I don't know what to do. Now, there could be a choice here between an Aries and a Scorpio, specifically, not necessarily. What is on Virgo's mind? Okay, Michael. Or a Sagittarius, Temperance. You've been coasting with the person that you feel you may want to detach from. You've been thinking about reapproaching this lover. It's been a while. Chariot, Cancerian energy, again, Virgo, you're pulled in two different directions. You're also fighting your shadow side. It's as if one morning you wake up thinking, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to contact my lover. She's not going to know anything about my Empress sat at home with me under the same roof. And then you wake up another morning thinking, yeah, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it because if my lover found out I was still living with my ex, it's going to be game over. You don't know what to do. So we've got Aries, Scorpio, Sag, and Cancerian energy specifically. What happened in the past, Virgo? With the Eight of Swords, you were in your head. You could not make a decision. Wow. Four of Coins, yes. You couldn't make a decision to offer commitment to your lover because you were hanging on to your finances. You were hanging on to a stable situation. Wow, you could have been hanging on to your marriage or hanging on to a Taurus. You couldn't jump ship. Anything else for my Virgos? Wow, cards are flying, guys. Two of Coins. You couldn't make a decision about ending a legal contract, possibly a marriage, Virgo. So instead, you juggled two women. Yeah. You juggled your partner with a Queen of Cups. Or your Queen of Cups could have been a partner and you wanted to juggle your Queen of Cups with the Queen of Wands. But look at this energy, Nine of Swords. Oh my God, I hope that one person doesn't find out about the other, because I know I'm being sneaky, right? Yeah, so Virgo, tough situation, tricky situation to deal with. After that time, Virgo, you sat in the Three of Wands trying to figure out how to bring on board the third party again. Because I think you got skittish and you ended a lover situation with someone in the past. I don't know whether or not your current partner found out. I don't know whether or not you thought it was too risky. I don't know whether or not you detached because you felt guilty, but what you were thinking about in the immediate past was surely one isn't going to find out about the other because there's distance involved. So you, Virgo, may be living with a karmic partner or the mother of your child in a different area to your lover. And what went through your mind in the immediate past was, well, one isn't going to know about the other because there's too much distance involved. I can get away with it, basically. But you knew it was you sat in your shadow side. And so I think you were just contemplating this. Let's see. Did you manage to get away with it? Did you manage to get away with it? Interesting. Queen of Cups, High Priestess. Okay, Virgo, you may have started a light flirtation with someone very intuitive. High Priestess. She may have intuited that you were in another situation and she may have pulled back, no communication. And this is you thinking, okay, maybe she found out my true situation, that I was with someone else in a serious connection. Maybe she found out my secret. What was Virgo thinking about? Yeah, maybe she figured out that I was actually being a bit deceptive. I wasn't single, right? Maybe she figured out that I was sat in the Seven of Swords. How did Virgo feel in the immediate past? Yeah. Virgo, you may have felt guilty. You may have thought, oh yeah, okay, she figured out that there was another woman in my life. Oh, I don't know what to do now. So I think, Virgo, you didn't fight for this connection with this lover because you figured out that she'd realized that you were in another situation and you didn't want to pursue her because you thought, well, I don't want her to say, I know what you're doing, Virgo, and I'm calling you out, because it would have been mortifying. You would maybe have had to express the truth and then you would have felt worse. So you just allowed this lover to detach from you, but she may not have had full clarity. But the idea that she might have intuited that you weren't telling the truth worried you to the point where you decided not to pursue this lover. I think time has passed, Virgo, and I feel you're still pulled in two different directions. Do I stay with my karmic? Do I pursue this lover again? And you're trying to figure out how to pull this lover back into your life. What you're thinking about with the Ace of Coins is, I do want a new relationship. It's not working out with my karmic, but I feel there may be a child in the mix, making things a bit more complicated. Now, Virgo, in the immediate future, we've got the Page of Coins and the Strength card. You're sat in the Page of Coins. Your lover is sat in the Strength card. She's holding back, or he is holding back, but I think I'm connecting with a masculine, Virgo. Now, the Page of Coins, Virgo, is an elusive card because it can mean anything. The Page of Coins can represent a child. It can represent child support. It can represent somebody turning up with a gift, I'm so sorry, right? It can suggest an offer of friendship. So let's see what this is for you. But Archangel Michael, do we have timing for the Page of Coins and the Strength card for my Virgos? Thank you, Michael. All right, next month. Yeah, 14th of December. Okay. Virgo, you want to approach this lover. I think you're either going to say, I've got a child with someone. I didn't tell you before. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to organise child support because I want to make things work with you. Or you are simply wanting to connect with this lover again and treat them almost like a friend. It's not going to work between us because we live too far apart, but I'd like to be friends with you. Let's reconnect online. Or I'm going to be in your area. Can I see you? That sort of thing. But Virgo, you're dealing with somebody very suspicious. Strength card. She's holding back. She's also got, I'm hearing a nasty bite. Sorry, I heard that. If you play fair with this person, I'm going to say with this woman, she's going to be friendly back. This is somebody with a very big heart. She could literally be a Leo. But if you piss her off, if you upset her, she's going to eat you for breakfast, right? She's not going to be happy. So this is a challenge. She's going to look you straight in the eyes to figure out if you're lying. All right, so Virgo. Oh, my lovely Virgos. What is on Virgo's mind? Bless you. It's tricky, right? Yeah, 3 of coins. So Virgo, you're dealing with a third party here. You're in a situation with a karmic, mother of your children or child, or you're still legally married, but you want to develop the foundation with this lover again. You want to patch up the foundation. How is Virgo feeling? 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to go on a trip to see this lover. You may suggest you're ready to leave a situation you're in. So you may be honest with her. To reunite with her, 3 of Cups. But Virgo, we've got 2 3s, right? You're still dealing with someone that you have a legal contract with. Now, I don't know. You could have shared a flat with someone of the opposite sex and things got hot and heavy and I don't know, she could have fallen pregnant, or it could be that both of you have your names on a lease so you can't get out of it. You're still having to live together, but you don't want this lover, this ex-lover, to know because you feel she's going to push you away. So you're being strategic. What is Virgo thinking about? What is Virgo thinking about? Yeah, you're going back to someone, Virgo. You're going back to someone that you can't forget. Wow. Because with the 2 of Cups, Virgo, you fell in love with whoever this is. This is a very strong soul tie. And I think with the Tower, it rocked your world. It rocked your world. Virgo, you may have had a little bit of fun with whoever this is. She's coming through as a Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. But maybe out of guilt, or maybe out of obligation, or maybe because you simply went back to where you lived, this ended. But what rocked your world was you fell in love with this woman, with this person. But you were still tied up in another situation. That situation is still complicated. You haven't completely detached from the other situation. You may not even know if you really want to detach. 2 of Wands, you're still sitting on the fence. But you cannot get over the feeling that you should be with this woman. It's like Tower, Two of Cups. I fell in love with this woman, but I'm still not ready to let go of my karmic, right? What are you going to say to this woman? Yeah, you're heartbroken. Why, Virgo? You're going to tell her you're heartbroken because you miss her, but the real reason that you're heartbroken is that you know that eventually she's going to figure out that you really are sat at home with another woman. You're still connected to another woman. And so it's almost as if you're anticipating her pushing you away after a certain period of time. You know it's just not going to work. Another 3, right? What are you going to say to this lover? Virgo, you may say you're in a toxic situation. You may come out with the truth. You may say you're heartbroken because you're in a toxic karmic connection, or the relationship you're in has been very difficult. King of Swords. Virgo, for some of you, you may be seeking legal advice, or I've got to be honest, guys, you're obsessed with this woman, you're in love with this woman, and you're simply being strategic. Virgo, you could have Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in your chart. I'm hearing Gemini. Okay. What's on this woman's mind? She's holding back from you. She's very suspicious, Virgo. Yeah. The Moon. She doesn't know your true situation, but she is highly intuitive. High Priestess. And she feels as if you're not being totally honest with her. She may be a Cancerian, Queen of Cups. She could be a Pisces. We've also got Scorpio with the Death card. She's convinced that you're hiding something. What is she thinking about? The Hermit, you, Virgo. She's trying to understand, decipher, figure out your true situation. She's also trying to shed light on the past. She may ask you some questions. It could make you uncomfortable. She could be pretty blunt. It may be quite a while, Virgo, since you two last connected. The Hermit is into isolation for quite a while, for clarity, you know? Ace of Cups. She sees that there is emotion between the two of you. She's understanding that you want to offer her love, but Virgo, she's not sure what she's getting herself into. She's nervous. Why? Okay, because you sabotaged the connection before. You may have run away from her before. There may not have been a lot of communication. She's still in the dark, but she intuitively knows that somebody else is in the mix. And so she's wondering what you want to achieve here. Well, Virgo, you're coming in to say you miss me. You're feeling a bit heartbroken. You may be coming in to say, I'm sorry, I just ran off from you. But there's still no clarity because you're being strategic. You don't want her to know the whole truth. What is on this woman's mind? The Magician. That you want to manifest her back into your life. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. But she's very burdened, 10 of Wands, because she feels you are still hanging on to an old cycle, which you are. You're still sitting on the fence, 2 of Wands. What is the energy between these two? Judgment, yes. She wants to make the right judgment call. She wants the truth so she can make the right judgment call. And it may be, Virgo, that you know you need to make a serious decision to leave this ex in the past. Karmic partner, mother of your child, whoever she is. You know you need to, but you don't really want to make a decision. It could be this is the divine saying to both of you, you've got to make the right decision. The divine is saying to this woman, make sure you don't get wrapped up with Virgo if Virgo is still connected to somebody else, because it's messy. What the divine is saying to you, Virgo, is Virgo, step out of your shadow side, be transparent. Don't try and create a block so this lover doesn't know what's really going on, because we're not going to allow this. We're going to judge you for doing that. So this is a little bit tricky to manage, Virgo. Guys, I just want to see what you're hoping for, because it's an interesting card. You're hoping for the Four of Wands. Now, you may be hoping to leave a karmic partner in one area, stay legally married, but live with your lover. That's what I'm getting here. Or you could be hoping to keep your money safe, and a lot of your money may be wrapped up in a property, and the property could be in joint names still. What is Virgo hoping to achieve with the Four of Wands? Yeah, Virgo, you're wanting a passionate new start with your lover. You may be hoping that she would agree to some kind of living together situation, but you don't really want to take charge of the connection you're still in, which could be legal or financial. So you're basically hoping to put a veil over your true situation. And you feel you may be able to manage that because your lover lives at a distance. So I don't know, Virgo, are you thinking of moving to this lover's area while still being married in another area? I don't know. Seems complicated, but I feel you've had a lot of time to think about this. Yeah, Virgo, you're still in a serious relationship. King of Pentacles. Who are you in a relationship with, Virgo? Okay, you're in a relationship with a Queen of Swords. So this Empress is a Queen of Swords. It's a very cold partnership. There's no love, there's no passion. But you two may have a lot of money wrapped up in investments, in a property. You may have a child together. I think you are hoping to move out of living with your partner, maybe leave her with the house if you guys have got a child or children, and move in with your lover, who may be in her own place, right? Obviously, she's going to have to live somewhere. So she's in a house or a flat of her own. So Virgo, that's what you're hoping to achieve. You're hoping that if you move towards your lover to say, I'm wanting to be with you, I'm wanting to reconnect with you, you're hoping that eventually your lover will agree to you moving in with her. Because I think there's something here about you hoping to keep your name on a property, or hoping not to have to sell a property, or hoping to keep money. So you're thinking, well, if I can move in with my lover, first of all, I don't have to pay rent or mortgage. Second of all, I won't have to sell the property that my karmic partner sat in, or my baby mama sat in with our child, so everything's good. So Virgo, this is you being really strategic. You're hoping with the Four of Wands that your lover will allow you to move in with her because you're in a cold karmic partnership with another woman. But I don't think she's going to play because she's suspicious. So Virgo, whatever happens in this conversation, it could be she's a bit guarded, this lover. She's a bit nervous. She's holding back from you. She's definitely not going to want to get physical with you. And she's sitting in the Ten of Wands because she somehow feels as if you're not being open about your situation. It may be that you two don't get anywhere in this conversation. It could be, hi, bye, sorry about rushing off. You're going to realize she's defensive and you're going to leave and go back to where you actually live. You're going to think about this conversation, okay? So what are you thinking about? You're realizing it's not going to be easy to get back into this woman's life. It's not going to be that easy. Yeah. You're thinking about the Wheel of Destiny. So Virgo, you're wanting a new cycle with this lover. And what you're realizing is she's not going to take you back unless you're totally honest about your situation, because she's highly intuitive. She's not playing ball. This isn't a woman who was sat in an open frame of mind. She's very suspicious, and all she remembers is you running away. So she's not happy. She's not going to fling the door open and say, Virgo, lovely to see you. She's going to be standing there with an icy stare. What are you doing here, right? So this is not going to be easy. What is Virgo thinking about? Okay. Maybe the finances that you put into another situation that you now don't think you want to be in. Knight of Wands. You're thinking about the fact that you were hoping to manifest a fling situation with your lover again, or ex-lover, I should say. What is Virgo thinking about? Six of Wands. You may be thinking, I want victory and success. I just don't think my lover's going to play because she's figured out I'm hiding another situation. Or Virgo, you could be contemplating, you sat in your ego, hoping to move into a lucrative or successful new cycle. And the way you were planning on doing it is by keeping your money and moving into the Knight of Wands. This could be a little bit of shadow work, Virgo, you know? Yeah, I know what I was doing wasn't right, sort of thing. No judgment, guys. I'm just the reader, okay? Do remember that. Watch the comments, please. What is Virgo thinking about? You could be thinking about your situation with a child. So I don't know if you've got a child with someone. What you're thinking about is, it's a bit complicated because I got a child in the mix. You could be thinking of going back to this lover again. It may be in a couple of months' time after this all transpires. So it may be next year, to say, sorry, I was sat in my ego. I need to tell you the truth, which I think is what the divine is asking you to consider. What is Virgo thinking pertaining to the karmic partnership? Virgo, how are you feeling about the mother of your child or your wife? Knight of Coins. What you're thinking about is just financial. It's just financial. You may be feeling all she wants is financial stability. There's no love. How are you feeling about this ex-lover, this woman, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands? You love her. Okay. So, very simple, Virgo. You have to make a decision to lose some financial stability to be ultimately completely happy with the woman that you love. It's as simple as that. What you are struggling with is an age-old dilemma. You've got to lose your financial stability, give money to your karmic partner, whether or not it's relating to a divorce, whether or not it is child support, in order to be free of that situation, to be really happy with your ex-lover who you may decide to get serious with. But you can't make a decision. Four of Swords. You can't make a decision. You know how you feel, so that's step one. You know at this point that you want out of the connection with your karmic partner, but you know you're going to have to give her money. You know, maybe after seeing her again, that you're in love with your ex-lover. You have deep feelings for her. And you know that that could be a fulfilling relationship. But I still don't think you're ready to make a firm decision. All right. How does your karmic partner feel about you, Virgo? How does your karmic partner feel about you? Okay. She feels left out in the cold from you. She knows that there's no love there. But I feel she may have been hanging on to you because it might have been a stable relationship financially. She's worried about financial loss, so she's hanging on in there. How does she feel about you? Okay, you guys are arguing all the time. It's not a happy relationship. She may feel you are on edge, gaslighting her, that sort of thing. So Virgo, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You may still be sitting on the fence at this point of time. What are you going to do about your karmic relationship with your baby mama with your wife. What are you going to do about that relationship? Queen of Coins, you're going to stick with it, Virgo, I'm afraid. Queen of Coins, King of Coins, this is a financially based partnership and you don't want to lose money. So you are going to stay, at least for now, in your karmic relationship. You're not going to make a move to give her child support. You're not going to talk to her about divorce. You're going to leave it be. What are you going to do about the connection you have with your ex-lover? What are you going to do about that? You're going to realize, Virgo, that this woman isn't playing. You may have to accept defeat. Ace of Swords is you realizing that it's not going to work. Your plan is not going to work because you need two people on board. She doesn't want to move into this because she's suspicious. So Virgo, this is a challenge. What is the advice from the divine? What is the advice from the divine? Let's just get one more card. Yes, Virgo, the advice from the divine is get yourself free of your other situation and then the wheel is going to move in your favor. Detach from the karmic relationship and then the divine will allow you to be with your Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. It's as simple as that. All right. Virgo, I'm going to leave the reading there. It's been a long reading, but I hope it's helped someone. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Virgo.